Rugby also made it in to round out the 28 sports at the Summer Olympics, which could open up an opportunity for former UH safety Leonard Peters. Peters is currently playing for the USA Rugby 7 team. The last time rugby made the Olympics was in 1924. The UH football team is aiming to score its first WAC win with a very inexperienced quarterback. Tomorrow marks Bryant Muniz's first start in Division I football as Hawaii faces Fresno State. Sports Director Liz Chun has our game preview.
Sounds like a fantasy. Sometimes I gotta pinch myself to make sure it's real.
Bryant Muniz really is living the dream. The Lelehua grad is going from walk-on to #1 quarterback at UH. Even Fresno State is scrambling to figure out Muniz.
Well, we have some old Fresno City film, but that doesn't help us much. I know this, he's a good athlete, he's an accurate passer, and they've got a lot of confidence in him, but there'll be some new wrinkles with him, and whenever you get your first start, I think there'll be a lot of emotion surrounding it and a lot of people pulling together.
While the Bulldogs try to break down Muniz, the Warriors are building him up. The seasoned offense is working hard to guide the sophomore, who in limited playing time through 2 games has yet to throw a touchdown for the Warriors.
I think every play, we just go back and we just make sure we're on the same page. We just talk about the play and make sure he's seeing what we're seeing, and that's what it's going to take for him to grow in this system. As
for Hawaii's defense, it's all about developing a discipline for stopping the run. Fresno State averages 275 yards a game and boasts the nation's second-best rusher. Ryan Matthews is averaging 6.8 yards a carry and has 5 rushing touchdowns on the year.
He knows how to hit the holes. He sees the hole. He has good vision on the field, and we got to stop him on the line, because once he hits the open field, he's dangerous. You cannot stop him. I mean, if they don't have no place to run, then he ain't going nowhere, So we just got to do a better job of filling those holes and just staying gap sound.
Fresno State may come to town with a 1-3 record, but it's deceiving. 2 of those losses have come to top 10 teams, Boise State and Cincinnati. Liz Chun, KGMB 9 Sports.
Thanks, Liz. Kickoff for Hawaii's second WAC game of the season is this Saturday at 5 p.m. Make note, UH athletes will be collecting money for Operation Uplift to help the Red Cross disaster relief efforts in the Pacific.
Fresno State has become the rival. It's got to be the greatest motivation in the locker room.
We beat them the last couple of years, and we did that by stopping the run. It's been close games, and they have weapons on offense to throw the ball, but yeah, I think if we stop the run, stop Matthews, we have a definite chance of winning the ball game.
I hope you're all having a pleasant evening. Fresno State is the rival for the UH football team. Matchup all time is dead even. 20 wins, 20 losses, 1 tie. When the Warriors and Bulldogs strap it up tomorrow night, all eyes will be on FSU's punishing run game. 3rd best in the country, led by the 2nd best running back in the nation, Ryan Matthews, averaging 148 yards per game.
He's a great athlete, but we're gonna play our best, and he better play his best if he wants to. We're gonna make him earn every yard that he gets, and that's something that we're gonna do.
And Matthews gets loose again.
If they don't have no place to run, then he ain't going nowhere,
Ryan Matthews may be the best offensive weapon in the WAC.
Yeah, well, we've been watching tape on him. That guy's an excellent runner. He hits holes hard, and we got to stop him on the line, just destroy him. You can't let him get into the secondary, because when he does, he's dangerous, so we got to stop him.
Matthews has 5 touchdowns this season, all of them covering at least 50 yards. Hawaii is 2-2 overall, 0-1 in the WAC. Fresno State 1-3, 0-1 in conference.
They've lost some of their momentum, but there's still plenty of time left for the University of Hawaii football team. They're 2-2 overall and 0-1 in conference play, and they still have a lot of belief in each other. The Warriors won their first 2 games of the season before dropping a heartbreaker in Las Vegas, followed by an embarrassing performance on national TV last Wednesday. But all their goals are still obtainable, including an appearance in the Sheraton Hawaii Bowl.
I believe in this football team. I believe that, this team is going to be a bowl football team. They believe that they are. The coaches believe in the players. The players believe in the coaches. We're together.
And together they'll face off against the Fresno State Bulldogs. Game 2 of their WAC season is set to kick off at Aloha Stadium at 5 p.m. tomorrow. Fans are encouraged to think green by wearing the color to the game.
Your football team will face rival Fresno State tomorrow night in a must-win for both teams. Each have a loss in the Western Athletic Conference. This is also a pride thing. The Warriors have dominated the Bulldogs as of late, winning each of the last 3 years and twice on the road.
Well, it's a must-win for both of us. I mean, both teams have got to play at a high level, and I think it'll be a great football game. It always is when these two hook up. It'll be physical. I know we're going to get a great effort out of Hawaii. They're a good football team, and they've had a tough road trip too. They've had some tough early season, just like we have. You know, this is our third road game also, and you know, we're 1-3, and we've played some great competition and come up short. So we need to put a great game together tomorrow night against a team that I think will be really ready to play.
All of us seniors, we've never lost to Fresno. You know, when we came as true freshmen, none of us really played, I think, in that game, if I can recall, you know. So ever since we put on the pads and played against Fresno, we never lost. And, you know, like Coach said, it's going to come to a street fight. Strap it up and put your hands up and get ready to throw, you know.
Warriors and Bulldogs kick off tomorrow night at 5:05 in Halava, and it's green out night, so wear your green.